222. Yes, Show FM is it's me, FM Cheetah. No, not Pride Park. We're here at Villa Park for the first of two away games. One, a league game against third place Aston Villa. Two, an away game at Anfield against Liverpool in the FA Cup. But first, some transfer business.
Steve Bloomer's watching, helping and fight, guiding.
Yes, sad days indeed as Fleur has left us for Leicester, left us for Leicester. I think it went for about 13 and a half, rising to, I think, 18 and a half, depending on games played, etc. Yeah, I mean, we were going to lose someone and we lost Andreas, unfortunately. And the problem with Wonderkids as opposed to like fully developed mid to late 20-year-olds is you're not getting $100 million for these players. I'm getting what really chump change for them. So he's off. There wasn't a relationship on the left there, but look, I mean, he's a great player. And we have made some efforts to sort that out. And obviously, we were planning for it. You'll remember in the last episode, we talked about sort of planning for possible departures. The only good thing about this is he was the only departure during the end of the transfer window. And we did bring a number of players in to kind of cover him over there. We'll have a look at those now. So Leo Castledine on loan from Chelsea. He's Mr. Consistent apparently, very consistent performer. So great. Although, yeah, fairly susceptible to injuries. Now, obviously, he's not the real deal. He's not fully developed, I should say. And there are some missing things like the passing is pretty ordinary. But he can play it there. This is a loan signing, of course, with an option to buy of 22.5 million. Preferred position is attacking midfielder, which we really haven't played him in all that much, to be honest, and he hasn't played all that much, but he's there as backup. And what you'll see about all these signings is we've brought in sort of a number of players, not forgetting that we've got Spria and Garnacho who can both play over there. The other one, this was a sort of long-term hunt, was Ben Doak from Liverpool. Finally agreed to come over. Now he's naturally on the right, but he doesn't, in terms of play traits, doesn't prefer to play over there. So I am training him. I'm actually training him down here, lower left. You'll see inverted winger on attack. It's makeshift. This doesn't look great. There is an option to buy it, something ridiculous here, 52 million. Um, would we like to keep him? Well, depends on how he goes. But he can I mean, he can sort of shoot a little bit and finish a little bit. It's the right age. 52 mil. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have the money to be honest. The other unrelated signing was Josh Feeney in from Villa, interesting enough, on loan. He again the right age, seemed to have some potential. I just wanted some cover in central defence because I was getting nervous about players going out. Having said that, players going out, in the end of the day, what we did was sign up or re-sign a bunch of those players who were tempted to go. So they were all clamouring for contracts, to be honest. As soon as one came at me, the floodgates opened and everyone came out. But here is Josh Feeney. He's not the guy I'm really after. I just want to have a quick look at the guy I am chasing. Ashley Phillips of Blackburn, apparently. So yeah, looks all right, doesn't he? He's the right age, so we've got our eyes on him. I will put a bid in for him, just again for more cover in that central defence because I don't know how long we can hold on to Kaki for, particularly if we go up. Although if we go up, that might convince him to stay. But he's the right age. He's English. The more English players, the better in terms of trying to qualify for Europe and going forward. But we've got our eye on him. So obviously, lots of game played since the 1-1 draw with Watford and the 2-0 win over Fulham, and it's all been victories, bar the 2-2 draw with Norwich, which, I mean, look at the goals, 91st minute and 94th minute. Ridiculous. We're wing backs, and it was ridiculous. And then the 1-1 draw with Liverpool, I've got to say that was a real opportunity lost. Let's have a look at the details. So 12 shots on target, sorry, 12 shots, 7 on target versus their 12 and 7, and we control possession. I think I was a bit too cautious. I really should have gone for it. We could have won this and we wouldn't have to worry about the replay today, which, what are the odds? I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll come up. We're Liverpool in the league at the moment. Yeah, chasing Man City. Although they do have a game in hand, so they win that game, they go above City. Maybe they don't care about the FA Cup. They care about the FA Cup. They're gonna put out a good team, but hopefully we can catch them distracted for that game. Speaking of leagues, there we are, top of the table. Everyone's now played 33 games, with the exception of Rovers and who's the other team? Oh, QPR. So QPR and Rovers down there. See, Rovers. They're looking at relegation. Where's the other team? Ipswich. Look at Ipswich, eighth place. So looking healthy there. But enough about them. 88 points. We are 15 points ahead of Villa, who are in second place. Obviously, I mean, a win will be great. 69 goals, so 35 goals ahead of them. Not quite. So double, in fact, their goal difference. And Brighton on 70 points. So we're almost 20 points ahead of them and 32 goal difference ahead. I mean, yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're also looking very good for total points for the season. I think we're in, I think last time I checked, there were 14 games ahead. There's less now, and if we go on an average of 2 points per game, we'll be a shoo-in for that title, which I think is 111 or something like that, and we'll end up on something like 116. So that'll be a nice record. We won't hit any of the other ones because they're very, very old and they're kind of ridiculous. Like I don't know, 12-0 wins and back in the 1920s. But points scored would be good. What it means for the Premier League, can we talk about the Premier League yet? Maybe not yet. It'll be interesting too in terms of keeping an eye on, what I mean. The title obviously will be wrapped up a few games beforehand, 3, 4 games beforehand, if we continue our run. And it'd be nice to come back for that game. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of games. Okay, opposition instructions we will take. They want us to go positive. I will take that. Push up higher. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Take it for now. Make sure I don't forget. Anyway, here is the lineup. So Garnacho is playing over on the left and Buonanotte is playing on the right. No Espria because he's injured. Yeah, thanks. Actually, he's looking like he's kind of fit, but I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. So Slonina in goal, of course. Fresneda on the right. Buonanotte over there with him, so no relation with Garnacho. Laris on the left, Kaki and Bajicic doing the thing. Scott and Lavia in midfield. We're playing Scott on attacking. Going to give it a go, and of course Wilfred and Evan up. I mean, we're looking pretty healthy. I discovered there's a relationship between, I think it was Larios and Schlotterbeck. And also Ferguson and Endrick now have a relationship. So that's handy, the relationship coming together. Buonanotte hasn't played a lot this season's got to be said. I think I've been a bit nervous about, rotating so much. I don't know why, really, given the domination, but I have been. Yeah, anyway, that's the squad. Let's submit it and get to it. I'll have a quick look here at Villa. So Hasselhutl Hasselhutl is in charge. Martinez is still there. Digne, Mings, Konsa. Van Berg must be on loan from um, Liverpool. Thank you very much. No, yes, Liverpool, yes. Cole Palmer's on loan for City. Coutinho's still here. Moreno. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. And Camara's still there. We'll add that on. Who's on the bench? Diego Carlos on the bench. Cameron Archer, he's quite good. See, Cameron Archer. Buendia's on the bench. Muqtada Diakabi. Anyway, into the dressing room. You know what we're going to say. We're going to talk about the media. Let's make sure the defenders are looking healthy and motivated to get on. I trust you. There we go. That's good enough for me. Everyone's there. So Villa Park, eh? Doesn't quite look like Villa Park, does it? No, I don't think so. But anyway, so I've got to remember Highline because I need to keep an eye on that. I don't think so much. Are you sure that's not too bad, is it? That's a good stadium. 40, I think it's a 40 plus thousand seater stadium, isn't it? So Proper good stadium on this one. Anyway, so yes, we've got to remember that. It's getting a bit jittery there. Can we get a win? I hope so. I'd like a win here. Already making changes in middle, Louis camera, spring rolls. Anyway, let's keep an eye on the highlights. 15 minutes, no highlights yet. I'm going to do an encourage and tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to actually drop that line. I'm going to, oh, it's a high defensive line, is it? Huh, huh. I don't really want that. I'm going to drop that back. I think I'm going to drop that back. It makes me a little nervous. Anyway, no highlights yet. They've had two shots. Oh, hang on. First highlight. It's Aston Villa's. It's a throw all the way back to Conser. Vandenberg, he's coming forward, but Sanina's there. Will we get a highlight? Looks like we might. Selena goes long, completely disobeying instructions, but Buonanotte is on it. Goes long, but Villa are there. Scott. Oh, yes! Garnacho scores. I think Garnacho was on side too. No, he wasn't. Damn. So what happens there? Ferguson. Ah, it was Nyota who was offside. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, straight back into it. Long. Ferguson heads it onto Nyota. Nyota's on it. Gives it wide to. Lets the ball go, though. Lets the ball go. Moreno. Finds Vandermeer. Vandermeer tearing forward. Oh, Palmer. Digne can hit him. We know that. Clears it. We got one another. Oof. They're 4 for 2. We're 3 for 1. Okay, I was about to do a call there, but we come back to a highlight. Scott Ferguson. Was Ferguson offside? He looked offside. Yeah, offside. All right, so we will have a shout then. We'll have a bit of a demand more. 5 for 2. We're 4 for 2. Okay, last 5 minutes. 5 for 3, 7 for 2. We've had a couple of offsides, so I guess it's good. We need a 1 minute of every time, and we're going to half time. It's 0-all. Well, we're not losing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. I believe you can improve. I believe you can improve. Okay, everyone's inspired. Let's have a quick look at the ratings here. Yeah, I mean, average, but not awful, as you'd think. What do we want to do here? Do we want to, I'm nervous about pushing that. Do we want to overlap a bit? No, I'm a bit nervous about doing that as well. I think we'll leave it. I think we'll leave it for now. Let's just, let's not get too carried away. They'll be very, very keen for a win here. And we don't want to give them, goals for nothing. 7 for 2. They're nine for 2. I mean, it's not too bad. We have the bulk of the position too. All right, highlights. Fifth kick. Martinez collects. We've never scored from a free kick as far as I can remember. Certainly, obviously on the video. Here we go. Scott's on the ball. Let's get into it. Bajitic. Finds Nyoto. Buonanotte. Fresnado. Lavia. Oh, Garnacho, you can finish this, baby. Up against a good goalkeeper in Martinez. All right. That's 60 minutes. Who's at 6'5"? Buonanotte. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of Svornik. I think that'll do for now. Let's get out there. How is he? He's composed. Didn't want to see that. And, oh dear, free kick. Oh, Digne, I guess. Yep. Oh dear. Okay. Let's give it encourage, hey? Let's give it encourage. How's that go? Oh, here we go. Thank you. Fine, Scott. Go nature. Oh, yes, Evan, finish it, baby. Gnotto Ferguson. I think that assist from Gnotto gives him the record. I think it's certainly the Aston Villa record, but well, certainly it's a record. I don't remember if it's a championship um, or if it's the Derby record. Anyway, we'll tell him to calm down. We're going to stay like this for now. As we move towards 70 minutes, though, I will have a look at making some changes. 6-5, Larios. Okay, well, Lewis is coming on for Larios, that's for sure. Who's a 6-7? Garnacho is a 6-7. Let's bring Doki on as a winger, hey? Bring him on as a winger. The fists. I've got faith in you. Okay, everyone looks happy. It's good. As we've come back to a highlight. Oh, look at that. Is it a real highlight? It's not. It's not a real highlight. 70 minutes. Will we switch back to balance? Not yet. Not yet. Martinez goes along. Got finds Doak. Nyoto can't catch it. If we look good, don't we? Doak. Oh, Scott still can't catch it. I mean, Nyoto isn't that fast. Ah, Lavia dispossessed. Coutinho finds Bustos. Oh no. Oh, crikey, crikey, crikey. I don't think that's the first time he's done that either. Coutinho straight down the middle there. All right, demand more. Okay, Fresnedo's looking tired, so I'll bring on Estevic. Um, Ferguson's looking wrecked. He's looking wrecked, but he's playing well. Unfortunately, I don't think that's. Do we go attacking? Maybe we go attacking. All right, pump the fists. Make me proud. He's motivated. This isn't a. Oh, Nyoto, he's offside anyway, isn't he? I think Doak. Yes, please let this not be on the line. Okay. I like to genius. Oh, sorry, bit tense there. Okay, going to be an in-swinger from Coutinho. Let's see how we go. Kaki clears it. They're trying to get on it. They put it out for a throw. 10 minutes. Can we get another shout here? 10 minutes. We can't. Um, who's a 6-6? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do the old, go more direct. Here we go. Well, we've come back. Oh, is this the real deal? Probably. Well, idea. Bustos was a start, surely. No, he wasn't. Okay. What about now? Still can't get a shout. Here we go. It's a free kick. Lavia fires it in. Oh dear. This was what we were risking. Chasing back. We're chasing back. Slanita with a big save. Wow. Oh, do we fight for the win or do we take the draw? I mean, back to Coutinho fires it in. Mings Lewis shooting. Um, it's not really. I mean, uh, everyone's having a decent game. They're all having decent games, except the people who brought on. Just going to play it out. We'll play it out. 5 minutes. Okay, well, I've got a chance, I guess. Seconds are going a bit fast, though. Too fast. We're going to take the draw. Okay, well, wasn't a loss. Wasn't a loss, damn. Okay, into the dressing room. You're unlucky today. Yeah, I think they were unlucky because if we look at the numbers, we look really good. Brighton drew as well. Okay, so that's something. What about Watford? I see Watford there. They won. So Watford creeping up on Brighton there. But I think as you'll see, I mean, it's really all about that battle for second place. Yeah, it's all about Brighton and Villa. So a draw at home to Brighton won't make them happy, and a draw at home to Sunderland, who aren't all that, won't make Brighton happy. So it's all about the fight for second place. Do Aston Villa and Brighton, mate. Let's go have a look. Wow, look at that. So if you look down there, right down the bottom there, I don't know if my head's in the way, but Brighton at home, second last day of the season. Yeah, wow. Okay, so and who are they facing going forward? They've got Fulham, Norwich, so two teams, and Watford. Fulham, Norwich, oh, and Sheffield United. Well, I guess there's a fair chunk of the season still to go there. What, there's about 11 games there, 12 games maybe. Yeah, okay. So that's interesting then. I mean, I don't think we can be caught. Here's our schedule. So we move past the Liverpool game. We have United, we have and Brighton at home. That's nice. And Watford. So we're gonna have a big impact on Brighton's ability to snatch that second place from Villa. Um, and then Watford on the last day. So yeah, big game for Watford on the last day. Going going back to the league table for a moment. So yeah, if we look, so we skip past Brighton here, then we've got 66 points, 65, 64, and 62. It looks like Ipswich are probably off the mark there, to be honest. But it's United, Norwich, Fulham, and Watford. I mean, it's probably one of the more sensible tables I've seen. Like maybe I just don't pay attention enough to them, but Sunderland struggling down at 17th, but I guess they're happy to still in the championship. And Burnley in 19th, they did let go of Vincent Company. Jesse Morris is in, and it looks like Rovers are going back down. Certainly going down. That's for sure. Let's have a little peek at the Premier League. Blackburn promoted. It looks like they're going down. Borough promoted. They look like they're going down. Borough, by the way, just a great little striker who we were looking at. Nicola Trasoldi he was playing in Germany, I think Hanover, and we were looking at him because of the age, but he went there instead. I guess they brought him in for the goals. And Brentford, 18 points. So Brentford may be going down, although they could still fight it out with Bournemouth. Top of the table, as we said, is City at the moment, but Liverpool got a couple of games in hand. And Arsenal and Chelsea chasing, keeping up. So yeah, you never know. Disappointments here, disappointments. Maybe I guess Man United and maybe Newcastle. I don't know. But Leicester at seventh seems pretty good given they were relegated last season. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let's go to Anfield for an FA Cup replay. Yes, here we are outside the top. Since we did it for Aston Villa, I think we should do it for Liverpool as well. Yeah, this isn't going to be an easy game, and we've made quite a few changes because, look, it's a cup game. We owe it to, we've got a big squad too, and we've got to keep them happy. Let's get to the game. All right, so here we are, the only replay of that fourth round away at Anfield to Liverpool. Let's just get to it. Opposition instructions, yes. They want me to play positive. Why not? Why not? So I'm resting a bunch of players, playing a bunch of up front and in the back line. Got some familiarity. There's Endrick there with Ferguson, so you can see that relationship. So Estevez and Lewis are playing right and left in terms of fullback position. We've got the Sunderland Wonderkid Bennett playing on the right. We've got a Spreer joining us on the left, and we're playing Jensen Wassenberg, who not too bad, grabbed a hat trick, I believe, in one game, and Zoe Emery playing beside him, both playing deeper roles. So yeah, so I just want to protect that back line as much as possible. Alex Scott is on the bench though, as think we're going to get called out for having too many lone players. Oh no, apparently they don't care in the FA Cup. That's nice. But anyway, let's get to the match then. It's a lot of lone players. As you can see, we've got a lot of lone players here. That's how we do it. So who are they playing? Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't call that second string, would you? Nope. Who's on the bench? Gapco's on the bench. Gapco's on the bench. Fabinho's on the bench. And Andy Rock, I mean, they're just playing killer instead. That's it. Other than that, that is a strong, strong squad. Anyway, you know what we like. We love the media and we love to tell the defence that we trust them as well as our midfield and our attackers. Only Kalki's, well, he's composed. He's not enthused, he's composed. There they are. Mm. Nunez up front. Salah's still playing. He would be 32, 33 now, I think. But yeah, anyone who's watched a long-term FM23 save knows they sort of players of his quality, they don't drop off till their late 30s. Their speed, particularly really, really high speed, they drop off to kind of semi-normal speed. Here we go. What do I think? A non-humiliation is what I think. That'd be great. Although, two shots, one on target, the first almost 10 minutes. And as we head to 15 minutes, though, they're starting to get the shots off. They're 4 for 3. We're 2 for 1. We'll throw in a little encourager. No highlight yet, though. Oh, it's a highlight, and it's ours. Lewis goes long, but Virgil clears only to Vosberg. Let's not lose the ball, chaps. We'll give it away. Nice. Going. Oh, actually, I just realised something. Oh, dear. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. Ferguson. Finds a Spree. Spree's going to shoot, isn't he? Oh, shoot. And he gets a save. I think I've realised that we're playing the keeper in the wrong role. Z Emery corner. Ferguson. Drayton Kelleher's grass. So let's just have a quick look at that. Yes, indeed. We like to play him as a sweeper keeper on support. Highlights. Liverpool highlight, but Luis Diaz. Oh, no. No, we can't hold him off. Dear, oh, dear. It's a corner. It's a corner. Once more. We're going to see that corner, the Turkish Koçu flying it. Oh, okay. 25 minutes. They're 7 for 4. We're 4 for 3. All right, 30 odd minutes. I'm going to do another encourage. Picking up a couple of yellows there in midfield. It's not good. Okay, last 5 minutes been ticking over really slowly, and we come back to a Liverpool highlight. Salah's on the ball. Lewis. Oh, come on. It didn't look like it either. It looked like a decent clearance. Anyway, as this first half ticks down, 1 minute of at a time. That's nice. Going half time. 0-0. Yeah, let's not get too carried away. Happy with your performance. Keep it up. Right, let's just have a quick look though. I mean, so who is the 6'5" Endrick? I might bring Yotto on. I'll bring him on. Who's the 6'4"? Pejic. Whoosh. Whoosh. Um, what? Anyway, we won't worry about it too much now. Gnotto won't make me proud. He appears inspired as we come back to. Oh, look at they're flying in there. Come back to a Liverpool highlight. Oh, Evan. Evan finds Gnotto, finds Bennett, releases Estevez. What's he going to do? That is definitely, it's definitely a pen. Come on, pen. It's a pen. It's a pen. It's no. Oh well. It's karma, I guess. All right, moving in on 60 minutes. The midfield's all on 6-6s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on, I'm going to bring on Alex Scott. I'm going to bring him on as an attacking central defender. And I mean, the wings aren't looking great, are they? What we'll do is I'm going to bring on Romero. I'm going to bring him on. Why not? Pump the fist. Plenty of time to get a result out there. Scott's inspired. That's what matters. I mean, replacing a 6-6 with someone else is not the end of the. Oh dear. Oh dear. Cody on the ball. Oof. Lewis clears. Oof. Oh, here we go. It's a throw in. Henderson. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. All right. Let's. Henderson with a throw in. We don't clear it if we clear it incorrectly anyway. There's not enough there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Demand more. Gonna have to demand some more here. What will we do? Look how slow it's ticking. It's ticking slow, slow. Uh, it's a highlight. It's Gnotto. Finish it, baby. Okay, 70 minutes. I mean, who's the 6'5"? It's a Spria. It's a Spria, which means Vonrek's coming on. Uh, Look at that. Bajicic on a 6'3". I mean, I guess I'm bringing on Kaiki. Let's swap these two boys around and just change the role. Maybe coming home is just a bit too much for him. Pump the fist, make a difference. Patience motivated. That's good. Actually, they're all motivated. There we go. Have we come back to see a corner? No, we haven't. What will we do? We got another shout? Not yet. Do we go forward? You know what? I think we will. I think we'll do the old get forward, but I'll leave it right there for now and we'll go a little bit more direct. Let's do a bit of that, hey? Let's see what happens. Do we just lose control of the game? I don't know. We got another shout? Not yet, we do. And let's do an encourage. The last 10 minutes of the game, we got one sub. Oh no, we've got no subs left. Tell you what, we're going to go a bit of overlapping and we're going to go attacking. We might as well. We're losing the game. Let's do it. Actually, I tell you what, why muck around? Alex, get up there. He's a bit nervous. Get up there. Get up there, son. Highlight. Smackers. Kato goes in. Arroyo. Ooh, Diogo Arroyo shoots. It's wild. We have no shouts left. Last 10 minutes of the game. We find an equaliser. There's now 17 for 8 as we're 9 for 4. It doesn't look like we're going to get another shout. Come on, demand a bit more. Let's go very attacking for the last 4 minutes of the game. Yeah. Well, yeah, a narrow 1-0 loss at Enfield. Again, nothing to be ashamed of. In the dressing room, I'm not disappointed in that. We were underdogs here. It was a good effort. It was a good effort. It was a very, very good effort. So we go out of the FA Cup, but we go out with our heads held high, I think. Heads held high. I mean, we weren't expecting to win that game, and we've got a league to go and win. How does that make us look for the club? Are they happy? Were they happy with that? Yeah. Um, we passed. We passed. That's good. Growing the club's reputation, reserving judgment. So we're looking like, from a club vision point of view, we look like we're in for probably a better season than last year. Because I think we'll grow the club's reputation by the end of the season, surely. And reaching the playoffs, they're delighted. I think we're doing a bit better than that. Let's see what game I'll be back for next. Well, I'm looking at that Brighton game, but I think we'll have wrapped the league up before Brighton. Do we come back for the? It's going to obviously depend on how Brighton and Aston Villa go. Doubleheader, 2 home games, Ipswich and Brighton, maybe, depending. We'll keep our eye on that. If it looks like we're going to win the league with an earlier game, then I'll come back for that game for sure. But otherwise, Ipswich and Brighton, and then come back to. I mean, once we've won the league, I think we'll just come back and wrap up the season. Well, we return home to Pride Park. Well, proud, I think. Good showing, a good showing. I think, we did, as the clearly show goes, lose the game in the first leg. I think gone a bit harder. We could have won it, and I'll keep that one here just in case for next season, the cup runs. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you've seen, and how can you not like that? Drop a like down. Don't forget to subscribe as well. We've only got a few games left of this season to go, a few episodes left, so keep your eye on that and follow me on the Twitter for what happens between these saves. Yeah, can we wrap up the championship and go up champions, twice champions? I think I've never got in any save got up twice as a champion in both seasons. We're going up, that's for sure. And we're going to think ahead for for the Premier League and what could we do there? I mean, European spot? I don't know. Guess I'll get carried away. Let's go up champions first. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. If you've enjoyed it, until next time, hasta